Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I'll be implementing the action fail packet, which I think it may help with the responsiveness of the game. Sometimes when I select a player or do an action that we haven't implemented yet, and then I try to walk, the client hangs, and I think it's because of this um, packet right here. I think we don't like when you don't have a particular action implemented, I think you have to send something in order for the client to kind of like work well. So I think um, we can, I think we can improve again, the responsiveness with this packet, but I guess we'll see. And then I'll also like to implement the players moving, like we have to broadcast the packet because now we can only see the players but they don't move. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to implement the select target, but I guess we can see how it goes. Also, just a very small note, one second. Okay. Uh, I have updated the project to also include some precompiled binaries in the build folder. And this is so users who can't or don't want to compile the whole project from scratch. Maybe a user who just want to play with the project or with the server can just download the project, execute the game server path and the login server path, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the action fail. Sadly, I was recording, but the microphone was mute, so I had to start over. But I didn't do much. The only thing that I did was, let me show you. I just, this is the header? No, game response. There we go. I just implemented this function, which is the sets the type for the packet, which is in this case 25, which means action failed. Okay, and now in the game server, when we are in the world and for some reason we make an action that we don't have yet, I'm gonna be sending the action fail in here. All right. So now I'm gonna say game server. I wanna see how are we sending the response. Okay, I think we can just do response action fail encode. And then I'm gonna send this like so. And then I have to make sure to encrypt this packet, which I'm gonna have to get from here. So struct packet action fail. There we go. I don't, do I want to assert that I always get a free response? Yeah, sure. Because there shouldn't be the scenario where we don't have a free response shouldn't occur. So let's make sure that we always get one. Action failed. And now we can encrypt the packet. There we go. Can we compile? Send action response. Okay. And now I should be able to run the server. And we'll see. anytime now. Test. Okay. Test. Let's go. Alright, so now we should be able to move. And what just happened? Login server. No, we run out of implementation code. Sending action fail. Yeah, since yeah, since we don't have a, I'm gonna end this. Since we don't have a body for this um, packet, game session, I think we're having problems because of that. All right, and then packet checksum. Yeah, basically we can't perform the checksum on an empty packet, right? So then what should I do? Let's see how the L2J project uses this packet. Yeah, seems like it's just another packet, that's it. Well, what if we try to add an empty body, you know? I'm gonna say, yeah, let's go ahead and try that out. So game response, and then I guess I can include just an integer. Yeah, we can do something like this, and that's it. All right, we'll see 0. We don't care what we send. I just want to have a body for the packet. Okay. Game server and login server. Okay, let's try that out. All right, there we go. So now everything seems to be fine. What is this? Login server and the game server. Uh-huh. Now what if I try to open the map? Action fail, and then I can walk. Okay, so yeah, seems like what I thought was correct. Notice how I can click on the map. We don't have that action yet, but I can still walk, which wasn't the case previously. Previously, if I were to hit the map button, then I wouldn't be able to move. Uh, I would have to hit the arrow keys. All right, great. So we can get that um, out of the list. And now let's see if we can make this one. We want to see other players moving. And for this, I think I just need to broadcast the move packet. So let's see here. All right. So we have to convert this into a broadcast. But before doing that, um, do I have? Yes, I do. All right. So in order to broadcast a packet, I have to do all of this, which is a bit, well, it's not that, um, it's not that much. I guess I can just queue response. Yeah, let's game session, I guess. Let's go ahead and implement it. Implement this without complicating the whole thing. Although I may wanna have a macro for active sessions so that we don't have to make these checks every time. All right, so we don't want inactive sessions, and we just want sessions or players in the world. All right, and then I guess I can move this. There we go. Get free session. Yep, everything seems to be fine. Session, we encode this. Um, yeah, I don't think we modified the packet, so we should be able to use it like this. Okay, so compile. What's the problem? What do you mean? Field not found session. Oh, sessions plural. Okay. So now, okay, I can still walk. I guess I have to open the new client and test it. Test 2, test 2. What? Why? Another test, another test. Why am I getting... Okay, this is a bug. Notes. Um, Fetching the user's characters isn't working properly. Any user can see any characters. All right, that's weird, but I'm not gonna bother with that yet. Try that out. Okay, so that's test. The position is wrong, I think. Yes, it is wrong. Okay. Hey, look at that. We can see. How can I is there a setting for the game to run even if the window isn't focused? I don't think so. Well, I guess it's fine. So now we can see players moving. That's great. Lovely. What about the selection? We don't have the selection yet, but yeah, perfect. Because again, previously, if I were to select the player and then try to move, I wasn't able to do so. Which means the action fail is working just fine. Is it? What just happened? I can move. What just happened? Oh, the game server crashed? But then why am I not getting the disconnect message? What? I mean, when the server crashes, the sockets should close, and then I should be getting the disconnect message. That's weird. And I can't see what the issue was. That's a bit annoying. Maybe for logging, I shouldn't use the standard out. Although, I think I can redirect the output from standard out to a file, but I'm not sure how well that will work if the program crashes. And I don't quite remember the syntax. I think it was something like that, but I'm not sure. I guess I can try it. Well, I don't want to waste time on that. I'm gonna add a comment for that. So I'm gonna say redirect the output from standard out to a file so we can see what went wrong if the server crashes or for some reason the terminal gets closed, you know? Alright, so we can see other players moving. I guess we can tackle the select target. This is going pretty well, actually. Um, okay. Let's see on the L2J project, what's the packet for that? I think it's select target, maybe not. Target select, not quite. Select. maybe you can check on the logs, the packet tag. Yeah, let's do that. Compile. Okay, game server. I want to see what's the request type that it's made when a character wants to select another character. All right. So now, which one is the game server? This one. All right. So now if I select this, 04. Okay, let's search for that. No matches. Maybe it's like this. Nope. Um, no matches whatsoever. Packet handler. Is it 04 or 40? Maybe this is wrong. If I recall correctly, this is the correct packet. We'll see. Yeah, this seems to be the one. And then like, what's the answer for this packet? Seems like we don't. L2 character on action row. All right, L2 object on action. Okay. On action shift. Well, now I gotta find the proper class that handles this. On action L2 character. So this should have the on action. Like what? Well, on action. That's the only thing. Do we have anything from here? No, we don't. All right. So apparently every time we select a player, we don't do anything. We just send the action fail packet. That doesn't look all right. What about L2 PC instance on action? All right, there we go. Manage actions when a player clicks on this L2 PC instance. Actions on first click on the selected. Okay. Alright, so it seems like we are on the correct path. Alright, seems like this is the one. Uh, yes. My target selected. My target selected. Server packet. Yeah, this seems to be the one. Alright. So when we get the request, rake, select target. It's not select target, but we'll update the comment later. And then on, or we can say on action, and then in parentheses, select target, etc. State and session. There we go. And move. I wanna put this below this. On action, start game state. Whoops. And then game session. I don't know if I should build like a macro for generating all this boilerplate, something like um, define on action or something like that. And then I can say, what's the action name? And then this will generate all of this, like, and then I can say on name, something like that. And then here I can use it like on action. Well, I guess it's not the best name, but you get the point. And then I don't have to write all of this, but then have, well, why the fuck do I complicate things? Alright, let's make sure that we're getting the state and we're getting the session as well. Lovely. Now we may wanna to do check for player distance, check if the player can really see the target, you know. For now, I'm gonna put that as to do. I just wanna be able to select the target. So, I'm gonna need the request. And for this, I'm gonna say game request.h struct request action. And what's the action? So what do we get from this packet? We got the ID, the origin, origin Y, origin C, and then the action ID. U8 action ID. And I guess I can copy the comments. Simple click, one shift click. Deploy request, action, the code, request action, destination, packet source. There we go. And now let's go to the game request. See, let's go to the implementation. Again, make sure that we're getting the destination. Make sure we got the source. And now we can read everything from the packet. So I'm gonna read the object ID, the origin X, origin Y, finally the Z, and the action type, I guess, the action ID. That's the one. Okay. So with that, we can read the request. So this is going to be request action, request action the code. And now I'm assuming the object ID means the target. Yeah, that should be the case. Although I'm not sure why I'm like, what's this location all about? All right. So in here I'm gonna say log character is selecting the something like that, so we can quickly test if this is working. Character and then name. Do we ever print the character? Session username buff. Okay. Selecting. I'm gonna say username is selecting that. And this is gonna be request.objectID. Is this username? Yes, there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna add the response, which is gonna be response action, response. Although, no, we don't want to add a new struct yet. Let's see what do we do in the target selected thing. Yeah, we don't have a lot of, yeah, I think we can, we don't really have to implement the a struct for this packet. Let's see. Game response.h. I think we can do something like void response action select target destination, and then we can do struct L2 character target or something like that. And then here again, make sure we're getting the destination and the target. And add the type like so. The user ID, which I think it's something like this. And finally, the color. And H, I think it stands for short, if I recall correctly. So I'm gonna say U16 color, And okay, perfect comment. Um, oh, so that's the range. Okay, makes sense. So I think we can get the color by subtracting or getting the difference from player A to B. But for now, I'm gonna send 2. I'm gonna make the selection white and then pocket right, U16, destination, color. And that's it, I think. Alright, so now in here I can do again struct packet. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Okay, whoops. Queue response, response action, select target encode, and then encrypt it. And that's it. Are we using this? Yes, we are. Okay, let's compile. We don't need this, but we do need to find the target. So I'm gonna say struct. Uh, is it L2 character? Yes, it is. Target. Okay, and now we have to find the target in all the sessions. So let's do that. Okay. Um, so here I'm gonna say if session character. If we don't have a character, just continue. If the session character ID isn't the request object ID, continue. And then if we found it, I'm going to say target equals to this. And I'm going to break. If we don't found the target, I'm going to send an action fail actually. So, game server, action fail. No target found, send action fail. Okay, response action fail, and that's it. Return. Now, if we did find it, send my target response. All right. So then select the target, encrypt, and now it should be ready to go. Let's see. Not quite. Uh, what's the problem here? Struct or union expected. Oh, because character is a pointer. Okay, and then response. This should be this. There we go. And now we should be able to select players, but we can't. And okay, it crashed the server. I really have to see what's going on there. But first, let's make sure that I can select targets or characters for that matter. Okay, so seems like the packet type was correct. Okay, let's do that. Compile again. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, select. No, seems like it's not the proper. It's not the proper packet type or packet, whatever. Username username test is selecting two. I think it's not finding the. Hang on a second. Why am I sending new packet received 048? Am I not handling that one? Yes, I am. So why? Why? I think I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, this shouldn't be break. This should be return. Then build. Okay. So it doesn't work, but at least it's not. Crap. Hang again. Damn it. Okay, so the reason why we have to return instead of break is because we already handled the request. So we return and then we go back in here. So when a new request comes in, we will continue the execution from here, and that's it. Otherwise, we would be breaking, and then this code gets executed. For the time being, I think I wanna comment this because I think this is what's making the whole thing crash. So let's hold on for now from sending the action fail thing. Okay, so now if I select, I don't. So we are handling the request, but seems like we're sending the in. Did it crash again? Jesus. We're doing something wrong. So we are decoding this. We go through all the sessions, we check this. We assign the target, we break. If we don't have a target, we just send the action failed. I guess I'm gonna comment this as well. Toggle. But if we do response actions, select target and code. Oh, what am I, bro? What is this? What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Game request. Response, game response H. What's the signature of this? L2 target. So why am I not getting... What the fuck is going on? Game response C. Yeah, I should be sending the target here, but I was sending the packet, and for some reason that compiled just fine. Okay, compile again. And I'm not, again, why do I have everything turned off? Like, what's going on? All W extra, W error. Okay. Alright, so now that seems to be fine. What if I go back to here? Response. That still compiles fine. What? I gotta check on that. Okay, I'm gonna send toggle. I'm gonna send the action failed. So now it should be fine. Get free response, select target, we send the target. Okay, compile, try it out. If that keeps happening, I'll have to switch compilers. Like that's not ideal, bro. Okay, test. Hey, look at that. Now we can select targets. Nice. Very nice. What if we expand this? No clan, no alliance, and it broke the whole thing. Yeah, the server crashed again. I guess I'm gonna have to switch compilers. Like, that's a huge no-no. It was completely ignoring that I was sending the wrong thing, and I don't wanna check for that kind of errors. Like, the compiler should do that. So I guess I'm gonna have to switch compilers. Let's go ahead and add a note. We may have to switch compilers. Bro. For some reason, TCC isn't checking basic things like sending the correct parameter row to functions. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can commit this. Yes. Yes. We don't use the migrations. Whoops. Game request. Yeah, this seems to be fine. I'm gonna add a note here. We don't fully support packets with empty bodies, so we have to make some room. Okay. Uh, broadcast moving packet. Find target by ID. And I think I can uncomment this. So send action fail response, since this helps the game. How can I say this? Send action fail response, since this helps the game, or since this prevents the game from hanging from unhandled responses. For example, if the client, if we make an action from the game that we don't handle yet, if we don't send anything back, the client keeps on waiting for a response. The client keeps on waiting for a response, and thus it may hang for certain actions, such as moving the character. All right, perfect. Uh, yes. And all of this seems to be fine. All right, so add action fail, add and send action fail packet, see other players moving, allow players to select other characters, and warning, there is a bug. There is a bug that crashes the server. Needs to be fixed. Okay, so now the last thing, I wanna see what happens if we try to select our character. So end this and this. Game server. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't have to open the game twice, but hey, look at that. It works out of the box. All right, guys. I think this is it for now. We did some good progress. It's a pity that we found that issue with the compiler. Like, I really like TCC. It's fast, easy, simple. But if I'm not gonna get basic errors, I guess I'll have to switch to SIG or something like that. But I guess it is what it is. Alright guys, remember that you can find the project in the link that I'm gonna be leaving down in the video description. Also, if you like what I do, you can support me on the coffee page. So yeah, I really appreciate if you would support me, but if you can or don't want to, that's okay. Alright guys, I think I'll see you in the next video.